Hello everybody, I'm the Flaming Witch, but you can call me Flame, and welcome right back to pretty exactly where we left off in the last video. We were introduced to all the characters, including our five romantic interests. What are the people who are also on the game show? I can't think of our love interest. Sure, that works. We met Kat, who is the producer. She is the one in purple in front. We met Damien Black, who is, I assume, the, producer, not producer, but creator of the show. And we also met 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, those are their names for some reason, which are the Brothers 5. And they are, the people who do all, the behind-the-scenes stuff. So, at the end of the last video, when I was, after I met everyone, I agreed that Tara, who is in green, and Allie, who is in yellow, are going to be the two girls that I go after. Because Kat said that we can take two girls out on a date a week. So, I want to take them out on a date. By the time I got there, Kat and the girls were surrounding a blackboard covered with scribbles and math questions. And that's why Flame is a perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like that bullshit math that they show on screen in the movie. You're late to the party, Flame. But you're just in time for the first alone time segment. You can't find your soulmate without having a little alone time together. It's time to pick your first soulmate candidate. One of two lovely ladies you'll get to spend time with this week. So without further adu, who's it going to be? Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had the chance to really talk with any of them. Don't think of it that way. Think of it more like, well, who do you want to talk to the most right now? Alright, I guess Tara. Alright. Our work's cut out for us. Places people, you know where to put Tara. Yes, ma'am. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. Find her? What do you mean find her? As I walk closer and closer to the games room, I can hear people screaming bloody murder. Help! You're not going anywhere. Take him, I'm too young to die. I rushed inside as fast as I could. What kind of brother would sacrifice his own flesh and blood to survive? Life is tough, Buttercup. No, I'll save you, bro. Bro! It's the heroes that die first, you know. Bro! Where was I? Oh, right. One down, two to go. Get over here. They were playing a fighting video game. Oh, Set Flame, give me a second. I've got to do a bit of pest control. 2 and 3. Kill him first. Haha. Look at her! She's so pretty! Alright. You lost fair and square. As promised, you guys know what you have to do. The Res 5 groan as they put on some kind of futuristic helmet. You're incredible, Tara. You decimated those guys without even breaking a sweat. I do make a living doing this, believe it or not. Though lately it's been a little boring. Why's that? It's just same old, you know? Though I do have something new in store if you're down. I'm down. Good. I'm just gonna need you to put on this non-suspicious saddle headset. Tara picked up a helmet from behind the couch and placed it on your head. This won't hurt a bit, don't worry. Wait, why would it? It's like lightning ran around my head. Oh my god, the brothers. I'm in some kind of forest. Whoa, Flame, you're here too. Where are we? I wanna go home. Oh, stop whining. You're just in a video game. Come on, this isn't the first time you've seen this happen in fiction. This kind of things exist now. It's been around for at least 1,000,000 years by now. Give it the times. Last I checked, I've never heard of anything like this. Alright. So maybe it was some weird kind of weird device I've never seen before. Can you blame me for wanting to try messing with it? Wait, there's no way this could be a game. It looks too real. I had to admit, I had my doubts too. Everything looked as if it was really there. Hey, you want proof? Just try walking outside of this forest. Two took a couple cautious steps forward, then some more. Smacked against some kind of invisible wall. There's some kind of invisible wall here. Really is a video game. Actually, that's the wall of the game room. I thought the console would be like a deep dive sort of virtual reality video game too, but it seems like everything we do here is replicated in the real world. Walk too many steps in a certain direction, and smack. Doesn't that make this kind of useless? I guess if you're allergic to fun. The sound of the intercom playing through the forest. Hey, can you guys hear me? Cat, we can hear you. What's up? You guys need to log out of that game right now. If you're in the game too long, it'll fry your brain. What? How? Why? Long story short, it's an experimental, game console that we had in storage. No idea how Tara found it, though. The show is always trying to find new ways to kill me, isn't it? How much time do we have? Before it fries your brain? I don't know. Maybe a few minutes? Maybe several hours? But it'll slowly sap your sanity the longer you're in there. Just log out already. We don't know how. Brothers 5 and I looked around frantically, but there wasn't any way for us to log out. Oh, I don't think you guys can see the logout menu. I think it's an admin only kind of thing. If you can see it, Tara, then come on, log us out already. She cackled like a bee movie maniac. Something tells me that she didn't have much sanity to sap in the first place. But that'd be such a shame to leave it so soon. Let's play a game first. Just so happens that as an admin, I can change all of your avatars at will. Check this out. Bam! What did she do to the brothers? I looked down to my hands, which had now become tiny little white wings. I looked at my face, and I have a beak? A bird? Oh my god, what did she do to this? We're pigeons. Let me out. We'll never become accountants now. We're gonna die here. Excuse me? I'm not saying that. The pigeons 5 ran around frantically like chickens with their heads cut off. Can't blame them. I looked up at Tara, who seemed like a giant compared to us now. Now I'm sure you're wondering why I've turned you all into birds. I guess you could say that. It's funny, Flame. Earlier you told me this whole show was like a dating sim, except that you were in the driving seat. Now the shoe is on the other foot. She cackled again like a wicked witch. Welcome to Pigeon Dating Sim Battle Royale. You have to seduce me if you want to get out of here. With each day that passes, I fear more for humanity's future. And you want us to be pigeons for this? I mean, yeah, the ratio to human to pigeon visual novels is totally out of whack, man. I figure we should balance that out. Am I trapped in the killer virtual reality game? I am also trapped on a killer dating show. To make matter worse, I am also trapped in the body of a pigeon. Now I need to seduce a woman with my avian charm. You can imagine the kind of stress I'm under. Now, seduce me. One by one, the pigeons 5 fired up pickup line after pickup line at Tara, but to no avail. Come on, move those wings like you mean it. Tried my hand at a few too, but it was clear they had no effect. I can't imagine that a pigeon helped with that in any way. Let's try one more. How about... You're a hoot. You looking so fly. You're more addicting than Quack. Well, we're a pigeon, so Quack doesn't make sense, and neither does Hoot, so Fly makes the most sense here. With my will to live at an all-time low, the game went dark. A moment later, we're back in the games room. What? We're back, thank God. I've got fingers. I can write. I can fill out balance sheet. Oh, when it was getting good. Wait, is something burning? The game console had smoke coming out of it. Guess it's toast. What happened? My mind's all foggy. You okay, Tara? I'm gonna take a nap. She jumped on the couch and within seconds was fast asleep. The brothers 5 and I decided that it would be best to never talk about this again. What the fuck? Someone went back to my room and plopped onto my bed. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. Shuffled over in a haze. Oh, hey there, Flame. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, Cat? Don't mind me. Just going to make myself real comfortable. Huh? Jesus! Cat! Cat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. Oh my god, you have no idea how much better your beds are compared to the staff. You think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely. I closed the door and then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers' union. I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead? I can think of a few things. You think 5 women would be enough for a person? You're incorrigible? I don't know what that says. Anyway, as the producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show. Just until the end of the show, I'm heartbroken. Being your babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term gig. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing and give you some advice here and there. That's nice of you. Thanks, Kat. Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to topic. Our audience really loved your date with Tara today. Honestly, I've got no idea what to say about your date with Tara, except that I'm surprised anyone thought it was a good one. Can I really be picky when my life's on the line? I guess not. That said, I'm hoping to bring a little more drama into the show. More romance, love triangles, less pigeons. So tomorrow, I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date. Can I go on a second date with Tara? I get that it would be better for ratings to date somebody else, but I like what I have with Tara so far. I don't want to give her the wrong idea this early on, you know. I understand that, I really do. But really, it's out of our hands. What do you mean? Look, in a perfect world, you'd be able to do just that. But if you do that, the show ratings won't be high enough. And how's that my concern? If the show's ratings aren't high enough, they'll just axe the show before the last day, and it'd be treated as if you didn't end up with anyone at the end, if you catch my drift. Ah. I get why you wouldn't want to, but that's exactly what the last person in your shoes did. And they're not around to tell you about how it went anymore. Alright, somebody else out tomorrow. Can I at least explain why I have to do this to Tara? You already know the answer to that, Flame. Would that be good for ratings? Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you before tomorrow. It's getting late, and we both got big days tomorrow. How about we call it a night? Sounds good. If it's worth anything, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Flame. Good night, Cat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. I went back to laying in my bed and closed my eyes. I kept thinking about Tara before I slept. The sound of waves crashing against the shore. What the hell? Hey, huh? You can hear a woman's voice call out to me within a dream. Probably can't hear me in there, but try to respond. No words come out. Flame, promise me one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget. You promised. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me. You promised. But you lied, didn't you? What? Who? Episode 2, the second one. We kicked off our morning with a delicious meal made by Violet. To tell us more about your dream, Tara. I don't really remember much, but I was in a video game and I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons. How am I supposed to respond to that? What if it was a sign? I'm sorry, what? It was a dream, nothing more. I don't see how... Ali has a devilish grin on her face. I think it is a sign, Tara. It's a sign. They should try making more video games. The world needs more pigeon dating sims. You're right. There's no time to waste. Tara ran off. Oh my, are you certain that was a good idea to spur her on? Of course! Seriously, what's the worst that could happen? I felt a chill run down my spine. Oh, there you are, Flame. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who's your other soulmate candidate. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right? How could I forget? It's not like I've ever forgotten anything important before except for, well, everything. Save your snark for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today. Ow, that stings. It'll just be between your two soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely. Wait, really? So if we don't get chosen, what are we supposed to do? Well, for starters, we're in a tropical paradise. Think of it as vacation. Soulmates aren't real anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. They're not real? Oh boy. Flame, you might want to pick your second soulmate candidate quick. Wait a minute, Cat. Will we be splitting up the group after today? Nope, don't worry. Still be able to hang out together, and who knows where that will go. Phew. Good to know my battle plans will still come in handy. I mean, friendship plans. Good to know I get to see my new friends. Yes, sir. So without further ado, Flame, who's the unlucky girl? Ellie. We'll make that happen. Let's get the camera rolling, people. We're in for a bumpy ride. Now be a dear and give us a minute to set up the scene, How I let Allie talk me into this, I'll never know. You sure this is a good idea? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Allie grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the slope of the hill. Relax, Flame. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I could die. Would it be too much to ask to be on a TV show that didn't end up with me dead? Don't worry, I've got you. Oh shit. Allie slipped on her rollerblades, pulling me down the hill with her. I tried to step back up on reflex, but it was all I could do to stand up with the rollerblades. Oh, fuck. We started rolling down the hill, faster, faster, and faster. Allie was rolling down the hill backwards at full speed. I could see the panic in her eyes. I couldn't figure out how to stop. We were going faster and faster. I screamed. Allie laughed and pointed at me. Gosh, your face is priceless. I love it. Allie turned around effortlessly and somehow glided next to me without ever letting go of my hand. Our breakneck pace became slower and slower as she steered us back and forth repeatedly. Before I knew it, we were gliding down the road smoothly. The wind felt so nice. Now you've got the hang of it. You've got a funny way of teaching. The best way to teach a bird to fly is throwing it off a cliff, no? That's definitely a way of looking at it. Don't worry about it. You weren't even in danger. Have you been rollerblading for a long time? Nope. No, I actually just learned how to today. What was that about never being in danger? Shh. You're quite the daredevil, aren't you? What gave that away? She laughed as she slapped me on the back. You know, you're a pretty quick learner. You picked up rollerblading almost as fast as I did. Well, I've got a pretty great teacher. It's a lot of fun hanging out with you, Allie. Shucks, I feel the same way, Flame. It's great to be around someone willing to go on an adventure. The world's gone crazy. We're all gonna die. You might as well be around people that make life worth living. I couldn't say it better than myself. You know, I bet you can't skate backwards. Allie reversed and started skating backwards as if to taunt me. Oh, why's that? I just think it's a bit too scary for a person who screams when they start going down a little bump. I'm Flame and I can't handle a little buff. Ah, help me. Come on, it was a hill. Yeah, yeah. What's a fire alarm sent me? Bring it on, Allie. Oh, are you sure? Did I stutter? There comes a time in every person's life we know we're taking a stupid bet, but I do it anyway. With the power of misplaced confidence and adrenaline, I jumped high into the air and did a 360 rotation. Wait, am I spinning or is the road spinning? I'm not sure. Then it dawned on me. Oh, fuck. I won't let you kill Flame. What? You're going to wish we had. Huh? What the hell? You're up! Are you okay, Flame? Try not to move. You're a little banged up right now, but you'll be fine, just fine in no time. Cat and I treated your injuries. Pretty well, if I do say so myself. What happened? You, well, skated backwards. We're definitely skating quite liberally, huh? How'd I get here? I carried you here. Oh, man, my head. Take it easy. It's only been a few hours since you KO'd yourself. Well, sort of my fault, but I made you some food. You should help you get your strength back up quick. Thanks, Allie. That's really nice of you. Don't expect something that Violet would make. All I can promise is that food is probably healthier than my last suggestion before you knocked yourself out. I'll take my chances. I took a bite out of food cautiously. Yeah, I'm dying. For a moment, Allie was wide-eyed, shocked with horror. I'm just messing with you. The food's delicious. Thanks, Allie. Just figured I'd get a little bit of you know, no one forced you to jump. She laughed and slapped me on the shoulder, then ran her hand through my hair and scratched it. I found myself smiling and admiring the blue of her eyes. I'm looking forward to our next adventure, Flame. But promise not to be too stupid again, okay? I'll try my best. But people can't help but do stupid things to impress a pretty girl. I guess impress is what we call it. Spent the rest of the day making fun of each other for how stupid we were being. Somehow, someway, Allie could take the ordinary and turn it into an adventure. I was laughing so hard that I could barely feel any pain. Before I knew it, it was nighttime. I was about to enter my room when I felt an all too familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, Flame. Got a minute? I want to make Tara and Allie jealous. It'd be good for ratings. Sorry? You're no fun. Anyway, she opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit. I've got some good news. I'm all ears. Turns out my strategy worked. We've got enough ratings to avoid early canning. Don't get me wrong, people loved it when you and Tara were the main ship, but now with Allie is some serious competition. Let's just say online threads went from optimistic and united to downright murderous. Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now, at least. But that'll change quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationships with both of them are progressing. Kat laughed and took a seat on my bed. You know, I'm curious how you're feeling about Tara and Allie. Between those two, do you have a favorite? Ah, I love them both! Tara's basically... Yeah, Tara. I think I have a better connection with Tara right now. Say what you want about her. It's never boring with Tara. Ah, I had a feeling you'd say that, and you're right to say that. Well, we'll see where things go with her. Something tells me you'll get the chance to hang out with her again tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Flame. Good night, Kat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. I see waves crashing soundlessly against the shore and dissolve to nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. Can't make out her face or even hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moonlight dances in her hair is so nostalgic. You look like you've seen a ghost, Flame. You. Somehow I can't see your face nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I hear my own voice speaking, as if it were coming through an old cassette. Are you thinking about what's going on out there right now? $10 that it's better on this side. Out there, every day's a fight to stay alive. Here, at least there's food, shelter, a place to call home, and most importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. I reach for her hand and hold it tight. And people that love you. I know. And I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side. Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me. Because it's real. It's real life. Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer. Where living just isn't just following a script. I'd do anything for just a taste of it. We've went over this. I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Flame? I felt the same way as she did, but there was nothing we could do. Not if we valued our lives. There's no escaping here from here alive. We're living another day. But what are we living for? You really want to see the other side that badly? Yes. I laughed. When she had that look in her eye, I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I loved her for that. I guess you owe me my $10 pretty soon. You'll be the judge of that. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Okay. So, with that, we are going to end that episode here because that was the end of chapter 2. This game is absolutely insane, and I'm very excited to continue it, but we will continue that another day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of my content, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone.